So you didn't think you'd be seeing me today with the match being postponed at Solihull Moors. Good evening or good morning, whenever you're watching this. I was speaking to my dad just about what's going on with the club and everything. And he reminded me of something that happened back in 1998. So I'm from Doncaster, lived in Doncaster all my life virtually. And at the time, I think they got relegated. Ken Richardson, if some of you remember him, was the owner. He tried burning Bellevue down, and I was all for them going down non-league, you know. And he reminded me of this. Obviously, we're non-league now ourselves, and we've got an owner that's not too dissimilar to Ken Richardson. I don't think he's tried burning the place down yet, but there's still time. But yeah, I was like all for it. My dad said the last thing you want to do is for your hometown football club to go out of the league, to, be there no more. Basically, he said it puts a place on the map. Every Saturday the scores are read out, and people hear that name. They might not know where it is in the country, but they hear the name. And just, so if you're talking to somebody and say, I support Scunthorpe United, oh yeah, I've heard of them before. Now, if we're not in the Football League, if we're not in any league, if we're dissolved, if we don't have a club to support, you can't say that. And people can't think, oh yeah, Scunthorpe, I've heard of that before. I just watched Bank of Dave the other night, and Burnley were mentioned, and, the character on there, he's like, oh, Burnley, yeah, I think they've got a football team. And that's what it's all about. It puts a place on a map, You might not know where it is in the country, but you've heard of it. So we need our football club. And, yeah, there's people that are wanting to buy the club. Alan Hardy wants to buy the club. He's put his final offer in, apparently. There's other people interested in buying the club. Who those people are, I have no idea. Are they really there? I don't know. We're told they're there, but I'm not too sure. Simon, Elliot, Ian Sharp dropped out, basically being messed around. I think, they're the fans' favourite. That's who everybody wanted. But there's only so much you can take. And if you're getting messed around all the time, you know what it's like yourself. You just think, I've had enough. And you walk away. Which is sad for everybody, for them as well, for all the hard work they've put in, for the effort, the time. And there's one man that's stopping this. And one man alone and his family. And the sooner that, they leave the club, they sell it, the better for us. As fans, as a community, as a town. We're playing Halifax on Wednesday night. It's going to be on BT Sport. It's at their place. And all I'm going to say is, if you go in, be loud and proud.
Time to go, Mr. Swan. Get out of that club. We need a new style. Swan out, all out.